Good morning, and we are here on Monday. It has come around again as per usual, and thank God for that. So I hope you all, hi Selena. I hope you guys all, and Tiguan and Jeep Man. I have a Jeep, Samuel Scott, welcome. I'm just gonna greet everybody. And Monty, welcome back. It's nice to see you too. I don't think I've seen you in a little while. And Tiguan, you were here very last week, I think. Hi, Miss Andrew. And Samuel Scott is here, and David, how you be? I am fine. And Rain is here. Hello, you guys. Thank you for being here today. I appreciate it. And Vito Lupo. Yes, Vito Lupo. So I hope you guys all had a wonderful weekend. Hi, Shule. What a nice surprise to see you here. Wow. Welcome, Reina. Yes, I'm just going to say Reina because I really like that name. So, hi, Fabian. I'll introduce myself in a second. Thank you for inviting followers. We are here on a beautiful Monday morning. Yesterday was the gloomiest day ever. It rained and it was just thinking too much. Thank you. And yeah, we do think too much. And sabahat. And so anyway, it was a gloomy day here. But today the sun is out and it looks really nice. So let's be grateful for that. So what am I going to talk about today? We're going to talk about giving. What the heck? Oh, hang on one second, okay? Hang on one second. Hang on. There's an important phone call. And I'm just going to tell them I will call them back, okay? All right. Okay, here we go. Yes, I was waiting. We have our own business. And so calls come in, but okay, on the Rain and Forgive. Okay. So I thought today would be a perfect day to talk about giving. And there are so many ways to give and so many different ways in which we can give to ourselves and that we can give to others. So let's talk about that. March, yes, I know, I can't believe it's March already. This month is my son's 31st birthday, the last day. Hi, Ukulele. So let's talk about in what ways you see yourself giving to others and in what ways you see yourself giving to yourself, because we need to give to ourselves as well. And most people, hi, Deco, welcome. A lot of people are very free to give to others, but yet do not give to themselves. They deny themselves because they think they're doing something good and selfless. But in fact, and some people, exactly, Matthew, don't give at all. But some people think that by not giving to themselves, they are being selfless. They think of other people. Hi, Billie Eilish. Welcome again. That they give to others, it's good. It's a good thing. But if they give to themselves, they are not doing something good. But that is not true. We need to be able to give to ourselves, and we need to be able to give to others. And and in giving to others, we are then doing a service. In doing to ourselves, we are doing a service. And when we do that, it creates a momentum of giving, because we can't get until we give. See, here the coronavirus is spreading here in San Antonio. I guess there's nothing but selfish with, so yeah, there are so many ways other than money, absolutely. And yes, so the coronavirus, I guess, is spreading around. And from what I've heard, let me just take a sidestep to this, because this is pressing on people's minds. So I'm going to give you some wisdom that I have learned recently. And it is that stop buying the masks. Okay, don't buy any masks. They do not prevent the coronavirus. What is happening is that there are so many people buying the masks that they are running out of the masks in the hospitals where they really actually need it, where the medical professionals need them to tend to their patients. People are in a panic mode and are buying things off the shelves when they don't really need to be, and it is creating scarcity. So, don't panic. Like we talked about on Friday, Don't panic. Hi, Eru. But do prepare yourself. And one of the best things that you can do, and I'm going to go back to the topic of giving. Hi, champs. I've never bought a mask. Neither did I. Happy Monday. One of the best things that we can do, it can get in your eyes too, right? The masks don't prevent you getting the coronavirus. Give us a gift of coronavirus. We don't know. The hand sanitizers, we have to be very cautious with the hand sanitizers because a lot of people tend to overuse that. And it isn't good because it removes something off the skin that should still be there, right? Hi, gentlemen. So they don't prevent it. No, so don't go off running. Just prepare yourself. But mostly wash your hands as often as you can, and don't touch anybody else's hands. Just be very aware that it is out there. I had my exam the day after, mine was all over the place. Well, you need to center yourself for the exam. You need to center yourself because it's almost there. So yeah, you need to just prepare, but don't panic. Just because the coronavirus is out there, it's like some people have died and they're making a big thing out of it. That's right, Reina. And the one person who died in Seattle, they were over 70. They were 70 plus years old. Plus, they had been already very sick with other things, okay? It does dry out the skin, right? So, hi, Anthony and Lali. Nice to see you. You wash and cover your cough. Yeah, exactly. So, and if you feel any symptoms at all, then you can go to the doctor right away. But, chances of you, unless you're elderly and very sick to begin with, chances are you're going to be okay. Flight in 6 hours. Airports are a high-risk place. Yes. So, yes, airports, any place where there are a lot of people and you're in a contained environment is more of a high risk. And I would say don't go flying now unless you have to. And if you have to, then make sure you wash your hands quite often. Don't touch anybody. Take fresh wipes with you. Wipe down your seat and your little tray. And just do the best that you can, and I think you're going to be all right. So let's get back to giving. One of the ways in which I love to give is using what I know, using my knowledge and imparting it to other people. And hence, that's why I do Periscope. That's why I do YouTube. That is why I connect with people. And thank you, Universal Truth, for inviting followers. And hi, Alec93. Bohemes, welcome. So, FCR, welcome. Giving makes you feel good. And if you're ever down or feel depressed and you do something for someone else or give them a gift of any kind, the greatest gift actually could be your time. And that B93, Alex B93, I think I haven't seen you in a while. So that is a way that we can all give. And it doesn't cost any money. That's right. Some of the best things you can give do not cost any money. The gift of time, the gift of listening, the gift, the gift of sharing of your life. Those are all gifts. And those are all things that you can give. So, and that's actually the G word in my book is give. And if you haven't seen my book, it's available on Amazon.com and it's very short. Many people have bought it. Compassion is free. Yes. Patience is free. You can give patience. By the way, I'm starting the new round just before I get on with it. I'm starting the new round of people who want to try to win the March giveaway, which will be on March 27th. I give a book autograph free out every month to the winner. And all you have to do is subscribe to my YouTube channel, Rosanna Snee, Therapy Express with Rosanna. And all you have to do is subscribe. And then in the comment section, just say you want a chance to win. There have been 6 winners now, okay? It took a while. Hi, Sev. It took a while, but there were a lot of gaps in between. So, yes, so you can still win. There have been 6 winners already, you guys. 6. Go get some before I catch my flight. Go get some sleep, champ. You're going to be fine, okay? It is hard to write. It is hard to write a book, and there takes a lot of editing involved. So, yes. All right, I want to hear from you guys. In what ways do you give? We're all winners. Yes, we are. And even if you don't win my book on my YouTube, you can order it. You know, you can order it on Kindle, or you can order it on audio, or you can order it on paperback. Just go to Amazon.com. I mean, it's right there. The Healing Alphabet by Rosanna Snee. Or you can try to win, like I said, on YouTube. Any tips on how to get peaceful sleep? Yes. Oh, okay. I can talk about that. But while I'm talking about peaceful sleep, I want to also hear from you guys in what ways you find yourself giving, and what ways that you like people giving to you. And that way we can start a dialogue about it, because I do believe that giving is the best gift, not only to others, but to ourselves. Giving ourselves a pat in the back when we do something that we're proud of. Giving ourselves some time to relax. Giving ourselves good sleep. Giving ourselves, positive talk. How many people don't do that? How many people are going around, bom dia. Hi, Tiny Joy. How many people go around just bad-mouthing? Yes, self-deprecation. It goes on and on. And this week's YouTube on Friday is going to be about the choice of words that we use and how powerful. And I'm going to share an experience that I had that was just mortifying, that happened to me, and that I learned such a big lesson about the use of words and how they can impact people. That will be Friday's YouTube. And if you haven't subscribed, I am one away from 350 subscribers. One. I only need one for 350. Who is going to get me there? I don't know. But by the end of the year, I want to get to 1,000. But for today, I want to get to 350. Sticks and stones. Actually, words can have, hi Lynette, can have amazing impact. And you'll see what is the best way to meditate. Okay, meditate. All right, meditate and sleep. I'm talking. Hi, Jess. Nice to see you here. So, yes, I'm going to talk about those things. Also, subscribe. Is your name in the title? Yes, Lynette, thank you. It's Therapy Express with Rosanna. That's all you have to do, okay? Go and subscribe. We'll get to 350. I'm aiming for 1,000 by the end of the year. And remember, if you guys want a chance to win my book free autographed, please write in the comment section, I want a chance to win the Healing Alphabet. And you could be the winner. There have been 6 winners from the giveaways, okay? You too. All right, to sleep all I do is stop moving. Yes, that's my husband. All he has to do is stop moving. But for some people, it's not that easy. Been a while since I've been able to watch live. Oh my God, it has been. Oh, I'm so glad you're here today. Sí hablo español, Alejandro. ¿Cómo no? Okay, so let me just address the sleep issue and the meditation issue. And then we'll go on. If I want to hear from you, what are the ways in which you give to yourself, and what are the ways in which you give to others? Okay. Rosanna is the best. Oh, no, that's so nice, Tiny Joy. So sleep. How do you get good sleep? I'm just going to give you a few suggestions. Build a little ritual. ¿Qué estás hablando? No entiendo. No, lo siento, Alejandro, pero esto es en inglés. He wants to know what I'm talking about because he doesn't understand anything. Okay, so build a little ritual before sleep. Avoid watching any blue light. And I'm talking, don't be looking at your phone. Don't be looking at your computer. Try not to watch TV an hour before you go to sleep if you have problems sleeping. There are some apps that I've used in the past. There's Calm. There are little sleep aids that you can download. There are apps that have little sounds like a rain and a little thundering and just a quiet, windy day. There's so many apps that you can get that help you to do that. And then one of the things, oh my God, thank you so much, Tiguan. I appreciate it. I hope that, I think you will, because I already had 349. So you're probably the 350th. Thank you so much. Without looking at your phone, you couldn't sleep. Paul, hi. No chocolate. No. Oh yes. Okay. Thank you, Jess. Don't eat any sugar. at all before you go to sleep. And if you really want to get cozy, you can take a nice warm shower or bath with soothing, salty, or soothing stuff that you put in your bath. There's like some soothing oils like lavender and stuff that help you. Tea only and a non-caffeinated tea. Right, green tea, yes. So do that, and a hot tub if you have one. But then when you go to sleep, you try. Thank you, Paul, so much. Para descansar o no TV. Sí, exactamente, exactamente. No TV, no computer, no phone. Yep, we're going to get to giving. We're going to talk about that. As a matter of fact, the question I asked was, and I want to hear from you, is what do you give to others and what do you give to yourself? That is the topic, and I'm waiting for some people, but some other people ask me some questions and I'm trying to answer because I do that. Time, and I did talk about that, Paul. I don't think you were here, but time is probably one of the best gifts that you can give. And for me, time is of the essence. Time is the most important thing that I have. Yes, it is. So when I do something and give time to others, that is pretty unbelievable and it's pretty precious. So that is a gift that you can give. Yes, so also some good sleep meditations, yes. Yeah, we give ourselves peace of mind. And how do we do that? But staying present, okay? Too much and don't take time for me, never real. Yeah, so JB, this is what you have to be able to do is to give to others, but then you have to give to yourself. Listening. Oh my gosh, I talked about that as well. You're reading my mind, Paul. Yes, you have to listen to others. If you're not listening to others, then that is a gift that you're holding on to yourself, because people love to have a witness to their lives. They want someone to pay attention to who they are as people, to their lives. They want to share what they did in their day. And if you just say, hey, how was your day? What did you do today? And you're really listening, oh, people love that. That's a gift. That is a gift, okay? So what else do you guys give? So I talked about how I give my time here 3 days a week on Periscope. I give my time on YouTube because it takes a long time to do the filming. And then my son gives his time by doing all the editing. So there is, that's one way that he gives. And it's, yeah, thank you. This is my link to the YouTube. And Paul is always so nice to put it on there. So you can go on there and subscribe. And remember, you can have a chance to win the book, okay? So just write in the comment section that you want a chance to win for the March giveaway. She's so damn rich. Yeah, we'll talk about judgment another day, because people are quick to judge others. And so that's the topic for Wednesday. And thank you for bringing that up, because people make assumptions. Thank you, Lynette. Thank you so much. Listen more than you speak. Absolutely. Listen more than you speak. And it's even a gift to you, because you'll be learning. You'll be learning. So I want to talk about on judging you by the house in the background. Yeah, that's right. So it's wrong to judge people. And no one ever knows. I just watched an episode last night of New Amsterdam. And one of the doctors had a very expensive purse. And somebody came up to her and said, you should be spending that money elsewhere. That's a $12,000 purse. Well, yes, a smile. And it turns out that purse had been a gift. She hadn't even bought it herself. But the other lady made a big assumption about her spending $12,000 on a purse, and she really had not. So how many times do we go around judging people based on their appearance, based on what they're wearing, or how they speak? We judge all the time, and that is not something that we should do, because nobody knows anybody's life. And we're all just doing the best that we can. And somebody may seem like they're rich, and somebody may seem like they're poor, and maybe they're not even either. So I heard a story one time when I was in Massachusetts on a vacation. This was years ago. Sometimes, yeah, judgment does come from jealousy. You're very right, Lexi. Very right. It happens. Yeah, the DRM is judging without facts, but I'm glad he did, because that's a good topic for Wednesday. Yes, judge less and choose to love more. Yes, so that's what I'm trying to do. And this is why I'm having the topic of giving right now, because I want us all to start giving to ourselves and to other people. We're quick to, give maybe sometimes to others, not to ourselves, or sometimes we give only to ourselves and not to others. It could be the reverse. But as I was saying, we went to we saw a beautiful house on our drive. My husband and I were driving, and we saw this beautiful, beautiful home. And my husband was looking at it, and the owner came out. Like, he thinks you're at a house, you could be at work. I know. He doesn't know where I am at all. He doesn't even know nothing. He doesn't know anything about me or this house or anything, nothing at all. But yet he made a judgment, and but that's a good topic. So anyway, the whole point was that we talked to the owner, and the owner of this amazing house by the ocean. A guy has a lot of female friends and only one guy friend. What does it mean? Well, I don't know what it means. It depends on the guy. It depends how he's getting all his friends. Mothers didn't feel guilty doing things for themselves. Yes, and I don't feel guilty. I'm a mother of two and grandmother. No, I don't feel guilty, because you do have to do things for yourself. But some mothers, they put everybody else in front of them, and they say, "Oh no, I can't do that." They always think of themselves last. But is it? I don't know if it's a red flag, but why would it be a red flag in your opinion? What do you see? What are you getting from that? Seems that what doesn't it cause her to react the way she did? Okay, seems that sometimes ego does get in the way a lot of the times. I like receiving. Yeah, well, receiving is nice. Some people have trouble with that. I'm struggling earlier, you forget. Yes, exactly. That's a simple hello or just a smile, like somebody else said. Could be a player, but players don't not have guy friends, caring for a family, but never forget yourself. Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. Care for family and others, but also give to yourself. You'll give your bank account. I'll give my bank account. What does that mean? Okay. So, what was I saying? Oh, hi, Sean. So anyway, judgment, that's on Wednesday. We're going to talk about that for receiving. Yeah, I'll give my bank account too, Hey, send in $1 or two. Anyway, so we have to be very mindful of what we do, what we give. And I want to be able to hear from you guys and how you give. You send for yourself too. Exactly. It's very, very important to have time for yourself, because what happens if you don't have time for yourself? Then you are going to be resentful, and that's going to be shown into other people. People are going to feel that from you. There's that sense, oh, what's wrong with her? You're going to feel, I know, it's terrible. The trolls are just trolls, but, ignore them. Okay, so I hope that was helpful. $1 is enough. I hope that was enough for the sleep, Seth. If you're still there, that the sleep ritual that I told you is helpful to you. And then the meditation. There are a lot of apps that Let's Meditate is one of them. And you don't have to do anything fancy for meditation. All you have to really do to start practicing $2 is just sit down in a very quiet place. And that's actually the M word in my book. That's the M word, meditate. Because life is hectic. We're busy all the time. We're going. And we don't have enough time to just sit quietly. And in that void, in that quiet, is when we can get the answers that we need. When we actually get a chance to listen to ourselves, to our intuition. And it's okay if your mind goes off in other thoughts. Time alone, but doesn't take it and gets angry with me. Yeah, if your wife wants time alone, pin her down. Say, okay, what would you like to do? When would you like to do it? I'm all in. What would you like to do? When do you want to do it? Set a date on the calendar. Set an intention to implement, okay? Source of divine goodness through meditation is I love that. Meditation is the joy of sweet silence. Yes. Send her to the mall. I don't think she's going to be alone at the mall. for crying out loud. That is like the busiest place. But I never go to the mall unless I absolutely 100% have to go to the mall. All right, so I haven't heard any other people. So how I give to myself, I will say that I give to myself by coming into my little sanctuary upstairs where my books are, or some of my books are, and sitting down and reading, because I love to read. So I come in here and just enjoy the silence, and I can hear the birds chirping, and I can read even if just for a little while. So that's one way I give to myself. I enjoy painting, so I give myself the chance to be able to paint. So if any time that I am allowing myself to do the things that I want to do, that I enjoy doing, then I do that. That's a gift to me. And the gift to others is I teach at the class. I teach a class at the YMCA. And most of you have seen my video, my bits and pieces of my life video, lesson number 3 about the why and how I got to be there. To you online. Yeah, exactly. So I teach at the Y. I'm here with you guys 3 days a week. Oh no, but you're back now. And I do the YouTube. Those are ways in which I give, but there are many other ways. I spend time with my parents who are elderly. I spend time with friends. So anyway, that's how I give, but I want to hear from you as well. And the meditation, just be quiet in a room, undisturbed, and you can have guided meditations, upload them onto your phone, or you can listen on YouTube. And there are so many different types of meditations that they guide you through, and they're free. Ways to stay progressive about your life. To stay progressive, you lose focus. Okay. Music, my favorite too. All right, so what is it that makes you lose the focus, okay? What are the distractions? Write them down. When you're saying how do you stay focused, you lose your focus, what are the distractions that come up in your life that take your attention away from the things that you need to do, okay? If you know what the distractions are, now you can do something about it, all right? So, good long walk on the beach is a good way to clear your mind. Yes, and not only is it a good way to clear your mind, but you're giving yourself a gift. You're being in nature. And the fresh air, you can hear the ocean sounds. It's very refreshing. So, yes, anyway, I don't even know what's happening with Amsterdam and Tiny Joy over here, but they're talking. Anyway, okay, so how do you focus? First, discover what are the things that are taking the focus off, that are distracting you. I choose to fall into the love embrace. Yes, and they've already done Shout MGB. They've done so many studies on the amazing effects of being outdoors. We like, okay, good for you guys. See all the connections that can be made here on this Periscope. Are you embarrassed, Tiny Joy? Huh? That's funny. Online, hey, it can happen. It can happen. Taylor Next Juice met her boyfriend on Periscope, I think, and so it can happen. It's not the most common thing. When you never know who you're talking to, not necessarily unless you've met them, but romance can happen anywhere. Let's meditate naked. Okay, look at those clowns. All right, any other questions or any other, we still have about 9 minutes or 10 minutes. Any other questions about any that you have personally or all right, countdown, you're very welcome. So I want to hear only 10. Yeah, I start 10:15 to 11. So that's why I'm here every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I'm a licensed marriage and family therapist. Yeah, I have a lot to do. I'm a licensed marriage and family therapist, and I have a master's in psychology, and I'm here to answer your questions. Oh, thank you, Jess. And it was so nice to have you here today. I know you don't make it often, but yeah, we are here 3 days a week for 45 minutes. Sometimes, if there are a lot of people, I go over. Love is in the air. Yes, it sounds like it. I do go over sometimes. So in the other, that one Periscope, you guys remember the one on Let's Be Open? That one has got over 28,000 views on that one already. I don't even know why. So thank you so much. So that's what, you're very sweet to say that. 8:52 is that? Oh, it's Lebanon. Oh, so it's almost 9 o'clock. Okay. The gift to myself of seeing cherry blossom spring, but it'll be hard because of course. Oh, now how is the coronavirus in Japan? How is it there? What are the cases? Praise the Periscope. Nice to join. Yes, Shule, it's been too long. Way too long. All right, Just Life. I do hope to see you on Wednesday. Okay. I'm in the United AE. What is that? I live in an environment where it's very sarcastic and negative. I can't do anything about it. Okay, hang on a second. All right, you live in an environment that is very toxic and negative. Hi, Panku, you're a little bit late today. So here's what I suggest. Can you give me a little more details about the environment in which you are, and how old are you, Cisco? Corona beer. Why? Why aren't Americans not drinking Corona? What does the beer have anything to do with the virus? Oh, okay. United Arab Emiratis. Is that how you say it? Okay. I don't know what Emiratis or is it Emirates? I've never heard that. You're 44. Okay. All right. So you're 44 years old, and with whom do you live? Do you live with your wife and children? Do you live with parents? I mean, who are you living with? So with your family. Okay. All right. So you can't stop it. You can't stop them from being toxic and Emirates. Oh, okay. Thank you, Paul. Oh my God, you're so helpful. Think Emirates. Okay. United Arab Emirates. All right. So here's the thing. If you're living in a toxic environment, I just want to be above it all. Then as soon as the environment around you starts being toxic and sarcastic, then you walk away. Okay? Hi, Sawahili. You walk away. You're not a tree trunk. Walk away. If you do this enough times, you are teaching the people that you will not stand around to be, it doesn't solve anything, but then you ask yourself, what are you trying to solve? What is the situation that is trying to be solved? And are they trying to solve it, or are they just berating you and fighting? There's a difference between fighting, and then there's a reason between, there's a difference between fighting, and there's a difference between trying to solve a situation. My parents won't allow me to get help I need. Why bipolar disorder? Is that why? Who diagnosed you, and why aren't your parents letting you get the help that you need? How old are you? A different language to them. Chances are that you are speaking a different language to them, so you're not going to solve a situation if they're not listening, or if they are willing to try to understand where you're coming from. So you may need to get away from that scenario. I'm having a bad hair day. You know what? Shave it off. Shave it off. All right. So if you are, I am bold. You're bald, by the way. Okay. Very funny, Amsterdam. Borderline. It's borderline. Oh, borderline. Okay. I'm 19. I've been diagnosed by a therapist, but my parents are in denial. All right. Then you're 19. Well, you're 19 years old. You are considered an adult. Okay, so you can talk to your therapist about treatment options. All right, and I'm glad that you are going to a therapist. And one of the things that you could possibly do is have your parents come to a session with you, and your therapist, he or she, can talk to your parents and explain what borderline personality is. So it's a tough thing to have, but I think it's treatable and manageable. But yeah, take your parents there so that they can talk to the therapist, and she or he can explain what the situation is and how you can get help. They just go for the heart all the time. Then Cisco, maybe you need to leave. Why are you still there? I'm a giver. What should I be aware about in marriage? you are a giver, and what you should be aware about in marriage is not to give to the point that you exhaust yourself and that you're not giving anything to you. You need to give yourself something too, so that you're not taken advantage of. It doesn't even hurt anymore. It's just not productive. Yeah, and it may never be productive because they may not have that emotional intelligence that they need to understand what's happening. So why are you still there? That's my question. Why are you still living in that situation? If it's toxic and they're sarcastic, there's no need at the age that you are, 44, to still be there. And if you have to, for some reason, be there, then you need to stay away as much as possible and don't even engage in conversation because you know it's going to be pointless. Okay? I know you do. You want to help, but if the person is not receptive, then you're not going to be able to. It's emotional intelligence is being able to discern and to understand and to go deeper than the obvious. Okay, 44 is 50% of 88. Giving what? Giving whatever you can to help others and to help yourself. And yes, you can't always help. That is not possible. But you can try. And if you get to a point where you try and try, then you just have to say, you know, I surrender, and you can either leave the environment or you can I don't even know what that means. If you don't try, you'll never win. But he's been trying. Okay. Hi, Mike. You came at the very end today. You came at the very end. So good luck, Cisco. But reassess the situation and whether or not you should stay there, because you may not ever have peace of mind staying in that kind of environment. I know, but I'll be back on Wednesday. We're going to talk about judgment on Wednesday. Somebody made a judgment here, and I thought it was a good thing. Is it weird? Is it weird a therapist to give gifts? Yes. Okay. A therapist is not supposed to. It's okay, Ashley. A therapist is not supposed to give gifts. They are not supposed to be going to your personal events. They are not supposed to sleep with you. They are not supposed to tell you personal, confidential things. Yes, I do. Yes, I do, JB. They are not supposed to go to your special events, you know, parties and so forth. You're not supposed to do business with a thing. A therapist is to stay very, very neutral and unbiased so that they can help you. Okay, that's okay because you're the client and you're giving her flowers. Okay, should be arm's length. Yes, absolutely. Yes, I'm a licensed marriage and family therapist. It was Q in chat. It was a Q in chat. What does that mean? No love further there even after the session. No. You know, they say if you are a therapist and there's feelings, you have to terminate. Yes, contact me via email. Inspired@rosanasnee.com. Okay. So you terminate the relationship, but you're not supposed to be terminating the relationship so you can start a relationship, a personal relationship. Okay. You terminate, and if you know you're gonna see that person, you have to wait at least a minimum 2 years. 2 years. And you're not supposed to be seeing that person, going out, dating, and nothing. Okay? The world is a big place. Already in love with Dr. Ruth. Okay, good for you. All right. Same with, workplace relationships don't have that same rule, but it's not smart to do that, okay? All right. All right, you guys. I am at the end here. Thank you so much for being here today. I really appreciate it. I didn't hear a lot about giving, but I wanted to cover that and be thinking how you can give to others this week and how you can give to yourself as well. And thank you for the 2 subscribers today for my YouTube. Very nice, Starburst. That's really good. Workplace relations are best. Yeah, best avoided. I agree. So check out my YouTube, Therapy Express with Rosana. I'm looking to gain 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. I'm working hard. Thank you so much, MGB. Thank you so much. So it's the hamburger rule. I don't know about the hamburger rule. Billions. Thank you, Paul, and thank you for always putting the link to my YouTube on there. Yeah, we can discuss that so on Wednesday. Okay, come back. Thank you so much, Starburst. It's Molly. Oh, Molly, yes. Oh my God, yes. Thank you for coming back at the end to say goodbye. Don't eat your meat where you get your bread. Oh my God. Okay. All right, there it is. All right, so you still have, thank you, Tiny Joy, is the big D. So you still have a chance to win my book, the March giveaway, 10:15 Pacific Standard Time. You still have a chance to win in the giveaway, which will be March 28th or 27th, the last Friday of the month. You can say you want a chance to win the book. I will send it to you autographed, free of charge. All you have to do is subscribe to my YouTube, Therapy Express with Rosanna. Check out some of the episodes I've done. I'm doing a whole new series now. Thank you, Molly. Autograph, yes. So, but you do have to subscribe, okay? Corona, I know. All right, there are a lot of people giving coronavirus right now, and they don't even know they're giving it. But I'll be back on Wednesday, you guys. Let's talk about judgment and this whole little thing that happened here today. So I'm going to talk about that on Wednesday. Come back. Thank you for being here, and find a good way to give today to someone and to yourself. Until Wednesday, have a wonderful 2 days. All right, bye bye.